What's up, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Chris Glides. Today we're gonna go to Glen Rock, Pennsylvania, and we're gonna go to the ruins, and it is gonna be 100 degrees today, so try and get up there, stay hydrated, take some pictures, and get back. So, all right, guys, come hang out with us.
Nighttime.
Yeah, you're good at hot.
I got a cold. I don't want to.
Ty, Claudia,
Nothing, guy.
the bike we all know. What's up, man? What's going on, man? Marcelo. What's up, man? How you feel?
I'm feeling good, man. Glad to be with you again.
Yeah, you ready to ride in this 100-degree weather?
Yeah. Prep for me. How big was something next?
Oh, okay. Got a little tiny bit of wind out today. All right, so this is my first trip out on the Road King, and I've rode it before the modifications, but this is the first time that I rode it with the air suspension. And when it's parked, it's generally the suspension is all the way let down with the center stand out, and it's low. But when I'm riding, I raise the suspension up, not all the way, but I do raise it up, and it's still pretty very, very, very bumpy. And somebody told me if I was going to do a Vicla build, they ride like crap. And I didn't know what they meant, but I don't think I'm going to keep the air suspension or the center stand. All right, so we're on our first stop, and we are in the middle of somewhere. I have no idea. But we're stopping inside this general store to get a bite to eat and hydrate and things like that. And it's Falls Road General Store. Found a nice spot in the shade for all the bikes, a bunch of country fields, lots of bikers riding past, and that's where we are.
Oh, she said that the next one is like 6'5" or something.
Breakfast of Champions. So we're gearing up, getting back on the bikes. Time to hit the road again. Nice and hot already, but feels good. That's one good thing about the Road King with no fairing or windshield. I get all the nice wind breezes, and while we ride through some of these shaded spots, it feels amazing. Well, 1.40 Road King. So the general store was the last stop that we would take before we would do the remainder of the trip to Ruins Hall. It was about 20 to 30 more minutes, or at least it felt like. But just thinking about when I went up there before, a lot of historic scenic sites and things like that. But the Ruins is it's like a remnant of an old furniture factory, and it's not abandoned. Like, they have a private owner now, and they do different events there where they'll have bands play and different artist engagements and local meetings and things like that where they make announcements. And it's just an awesome place. You're about to see it soon as we make this last little turn. Okay, so really quick, back to what I was saying about the suspension. I want to get the Screaming Eagle Öhlins remote reservoir rear shocks because the stuff that I put on there is just crappy. It's not going to work. But anyway, here we are at the Ruins. And as we approach it, man, just look at that. It's a sight to see. I mean, it's not anything special to some, but yeah, it's an awesome place of art and good place to just take all types of photos. So as I enter into the area, I'm just looking at some of the artwork that I saw being painted when I was here last year, and I looked at some of the murals that were still there when I came last year, and we took some good pictures. I'm looking at the lighting and the backdrop and how I want to stage the bike for the photos, and it's just, man, it's just amazing. I wish I could see a lot more spots like this. I'm gonna take a trip up to New York and some other places to do the same thing. All right, so we're out here at the Ruins in Glen Rock, and man, it's a nice area right here to take pictures of your bike, hang out with your buddies, take group pictures and things like that. Excellent place for it. We came up here last year and we saw some of the artwork as it was being done. And the end result is pretty incredible. I know a lot of you guys have seen stuff like this where you travel throughout the US or even overseas. But this is a place where it's actually allowed, and artists from all over, they come and they do their thing. Excellent place for photos. All right, so just got through staging to take this picture right here. You'll see it at the end of this feed. And man, look at that. Y'all remember that cartoon right there? That was pretty cool. The Top Cat. I used to like that one. All right, I'm gonna get over there. I took one over there last year, but I was on Grady and, or no, I was on Monet, which was the Lowrider S. And so yeah, so I need to bring Grady up, I need to bring Storm up and or somewhere and take some pictures with them. So I'm gonna move over to that side now. So for me, one of the things that I love about tags and not really graffiti, but like the artwork type is it just reminds me of like the early 90s when we used to go and break dance, and we had the movies Breakin' and Beat Street and all the movies like that for that time era when, you know, we were playing, you know, the different types of rap music and looking at movies from the Bronx and all the way to LA, you know, and the breakdance and tag era, Beat Street, everything about that just brings back a time in my life that was a really happy place, and I just love it. It was an excellent time frame in history. So on today, my most favorite part of this ride was the ride home because it was hot and we didn't want to stop. We had fueled up right after we left, and we were just like plugging away. We're about 2 hours away, but it just felt like we might have got back in an hour. And I'm not condoning speeding, but at this point when it's 100 degrees out and you know you got the heat from those bikes and you're wearing all black. I wasn't wearing all black, but you're wearing all black, your bike is black, got the heat, it's just too much. All right guys, I made it back home and it was a hot one today. Rode about 250 miles in 100-degree temperature, and it was fun on the Road King because I had a lot of air just hitting me head on, and that was refreshing. But it was time to come in. I'm sweating like crazy. About to go in and hydrate. Stay tuned at the end of this video as I pull all 3 bikes out and turn the exhaust on so you can hear the sounds in regular idle rev, and you'll see that Grady is still the king, is still unmatched against all the other exhaust systems I've had in the garage so far. And stay tuned, check it out. Here we go, and I'll see you guys next time. Yeah guys, it's about time that we renovate the garage and do some painting, do some other stuff. Got a few signs for Father's Day, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's time to renovate this thing, get some paint going, get the floor done, and yeah, it's in the works. Well, all 3 bikes are on, and all you can hear is Grady. This has the tab, 50 cows. It has a distinct sound. This has the Bersani. It has a distinct sound. And Reinhardt for the win.